Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. I am making this video because I have been so frustrated for at least 6 months because I was looking for a bag organizer for my Neverfull that did not make the bag, did not make my tote look boxy. That was a very important thing to me because I don't like that look. I like when it's fluid, and it's just is natural, and not that it has a look like some metal boxes in there. I don't like that look at all. So it took at least 6 months. I watched all the videos on YouTube that had to do with organizers in the Neverfull, and I wrote to all the people who did videos, not all of them, a lot of them, and I even followed one of the person on Instagram just so I could speak to her about it because I thought her video was very good, and nobody ever responded to me. So I had to take this into my own hands, and it was very frustrating. But then I remembered that Yoda Style has these organizers and did videos on it. So I contacted her, and she did respond to me right away, and she offered to make a video for me, and I didn't want her to go to all that trouble, so I asked her if I could just have pictures, and she did send me pictures, and I was very grateful, and my husband was grateful. He subscribed to her, and I've always subscribed to her since day one, and I recommend her channel, actually, Yoda Style, and I think sometimes it's Yoda Style Luxe. And she's so enjoyable. She's really a joy to watch. She has an amazing handbag collection, and she does vlogs, and she's so interesting. I could just watch her all day, and I highly recommend her. But getting back to this, so she sent me pictures, and she said that hers looks a little boxy, but then I realized that it's actually what you put in it also. So I went ahead and I ordered the Neverfull, which is this is the Neverfull MM size for this bag, for my bags, for my Neverfull bags. I ordered that size because I was not using this size. I was using this size, which is the size with the Speedy 30. Because I already had 2 of the Speedy 30s and this, and an employee, somebody who works in Louis Vuitton, told me to get an organizer size down. So that's what I did, and it was working fine. It worked, and it's so soft, and it allows the bag to have a fluid look. And then I went to New York, and when I was in New York, that was my primary bag. I used it for travel and as a handbag, and I noticed that it wasn't holding so much, that this bag wasn't holding so much, and I realized because this actually doesn't fill the bag because it's smaller, and I'll give you the measurements. It's smaller than this. This is the one made for the Neverfull MM. This is made for the Speedy. You can see there's a difference, not much, but a difference. And it's true that you can take this and put things outside of it as well, because there is room in the Neverfull when you use this as the organizer. However, the main reason that I ever even wanted an organizer was to prevent the bottom of the bag from sagging. And that is a major thing to me. I didn't want the bag to sag. So I didn't want to put anything outside of the organizer because that would have the potential, since it's actually on the canvas, to cause a sag around it at least. So I wanted to show you what fits in it and what colors you might, excuse me, you might like to choose, because that's also, that's personal choice, but for me it was not an easy decision. This is the Damier being Neverfull MM. It has its full size made for the MM size organizer in it. It's the Samorga organizer, And before I go further, I should tell you I have a bag, not a bag, I have a coupon code for 20% off your entire order at Samorga through 2021, through the last day of 2021. And every organizer I got, I did get for 20% off. And it's not that expensive. You do have to pay for shipping because it comes from South Korea. So it depends on how fast you want to get it. So this is the organizer for my damier bean. I chose red. Let me tell you the measurements, and I'll tell you a little about it. I love Samorga. It's all I have. The Neverfull is in length, and the measurements are rough because the bag goes out like this. So I didn't want to measure this part because the real measurements are like this. So I measured the bottom and stuck to the lines. So the Neverfull is 11 3/4 in the length, 7 inches high, and the depth is 6.5 inches. The bag for the organizer for the Speedy is only a little bit smaller. It is 11 inches in length, according to the lines, 5 3/4 inches in height, and the depth is 6.5. The depth is exactly the same. This one is about 3/4 of an inch shorter in the length, and about 2 inches. No, about it. Let me see. In the height, it is it's almost 2 inches. It's an 1.25 inches difference in height. It goes almost to the zipper in the Neverfull. And that was important to me because I was afraid it's so high, it's going to be boxy because this is lower and mushy, but no, it isn't. This is not boxy at all. Let me show you in the other one, in this one, because this is softer and this is a little more structured, and I'll show you exactly how it looks. So for this one, I bought this color, which is Dune. And I'll show you how it looks in there. But this is beige, and could you see the difference? Dune is one of the colors that they, when I asked them what they suggest, and they said Dune, and there's also a dark Dune, or you could get beige to match the inside. So all this time, before I had the regular, this one, I was using the beige in here, and I'll show you how it looks with beige. In case this is how it looks with beige, in case you are thinking about this color or an organizer for this bag. And I'll show you how it looks with Dune. I really like how it looks with both of them. You could go either way. This is how it looks with Dune. I want to show you how soft it is, that it's not boxy with this in it. I just want to remove the pouch. Do you see a boxy? See, this is the part that I missed in everybody's video because they didn't actually show to me, this is the thing that I was looking for, if there's a line of demarcation. Do you see any? Because I don't see any. This is not boxy, and this is how high it goes, up to here by the zipper. It is not boxy with it in. Now this is the red, and it's a perfect match with the red of the Damia Ebene. If you wanted to use if you wanted to use hot pink, I have a hot pink one because I had a Pavillon, which is like a fuchsia Neverfull, and I no longer have that because the side was a little wonky. And I had already ordered the organizer. I love this color, and this is called hot pink. If you have the fuchsia, this is the hot pink that I chose it, and I thought it's a little lighter. There is also, I think, the next color is magenta, and it was darker from at Samorga. So you could either go lighter or darker. As far as matching the fuchsia, not this. As far as matching the fuchsia, this is hot pink, and the other one, which is darker, was magenta. So this is how the Speedy 30 organizer fits. You can see there's room around there, and it's a little lower, and that's why I've been using it all this time, because I was afraid to get the taller one. But this is how the taller one, I'll show you, and I'm very happy I got it because it utilizes more room. As you can see with the inside, how much more room it has. Well, let me put, and these come with 2 cup holders, but I always have one room, not always, one I have with 2, but I have the cup removed because it takes up space, and I don't put liquids in here. I don't actually need anything for a cup. I put my keys in there, and it stops it from roaming around. That's a handy thing. So you see, there is still room like this when it goes like this, but it actually fills the whole thing, and you could utilize the entire bag. And let's see if it makes this boxy. Not boxy at all. However, it really depends if you load it up. And I'll show you what I put in it. And I can make it boxy if I put a tablet in. Let me just show you the pockets in here. I use this one. You have pockets on the front or the back. It could go either way. This pocket would be for the tablet, or you could put a laptop in there or papers. And then it has, these are 2 pockets. That's a laptop pocket. Then it has 1, 2, 3, 4 inside a cup holder or 2 cup holders, and that's more than enough for me because I basically don't even use the pockets. Plus you have access to the pocket that comes with the Neverfull, and the pouch is like another pocket. So the pouch I do keep outside of the organizer because I keep it attached. So this is how it would look, and I'll put my things in it. A pouch, a case. This is a toiletry case. I'm going to do a video on my SLGs, so I don't want to go through them now. A wallet. An agenda, which I will put in the pocket, and I'll show you as soon as I get everything in. And the key case, and the tablet. So here I have everything in it. I only used 2 pockets. Here's the agenda is in one pocket, and the tablet's is in that pocket. Oh yeah, and the key case is in the cup holder. So being that this is solid, you will see a mark. If you put not a mark, but a stiffness. See, there's a stiffness there because what I put in it is not soft and pliable. It's the pad, the iPad. And yes, if you put that in, if you take it for work, it's going to show that it comes up to there. And this is stiff. But if you don't put anything like that in it, you will have a fluid look. So that's basically it. Now let me tell you some other information about it. The style that I bought for the Neverfull is style LV for Louis Vuitton, NF for Neverfull, MM for the size, and 5. It's number 5 for some reason. It's 2 millimeter. On Samorga, you have your choice of the millimeter of the felt that you want to choose. Samorga recommended to me to use 2 millimeter, and everything I have is 2 millimeter. If you want the Speedy, that part number is LV, S, then there's S like Sam for Speedy, 30 for the size, and then it's number 1, and it is also 2 millimeters. If you, excuse me, if you buy these using my code, the one for the Neverfull that I got will cost you $40.80. It's originally $51, and then there's shipping charges, and that is not included in this. And this one for the Speedy normally costs $43, but it will cost you $34.40 if you use the 20% off coupon. So I hope this has been helpful to you because this is information that was really critical to me. Let me just show you my bag of the day because it has an organizer in it. This is my bag of the day, and I have to say it's my favorite tote. I love this tote when I carry it, which is often. All I do is look at the leather and marvel at it. And this is the Dooney & Bourke, the regular size Ashton. This was a display model at Macy's. It was in okay condition when I got it. It looked a little mottled. The leather it's not the smoothest Florentine leather I ever saw. But I love this tote. I absolutely love it. I love it. This is with I have the Speedy organizer in here. I could also fit the one for the Neverfull, but I'm using them in the actual Neverfulls. Fits perfectly. This organizer fits in all my Coach totes as well. It's very versatile. You don't have to have a Louis Vuitton bag to have these organizers. When they say Louis Vuitton, they're talking about the size and what it's made for. But this fits perfectly. It's not boxy. Not boxy. Okay? It's fluid. So this is going to be my bag of the day today when I go out. And I really love this bag. This leather, this makes me feel like I'm in the Wild West. It's real solid leather, great leather. I love it. So I thank you everybody for, oh, by the way, this doesn't add weight. This doesn't add weight at all. It's very minimal. It's what you put in it, of course. Thank you everybody for watching. I love you guys, and I really hope this has been helpful to you because as I started to say, I needed this information, and now that I have it, I'd like to, want to share it with you. People are buying or getting Louis Vuitton totes as gifts, or other totes for gifts around the holidays, and Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, and it's not only around Christmas that you get gifts and all. So I hope this helps. That's my point. Thank you everybody for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Stay well. Bye everybody. Take care.